This year is my 7th year teaching in the state of South Carolina, and never before in my career have I ever felt the effects of burnout so early in the school year. Plainly stated, I'm exhausted. We are exhausted. We're being asked to overcome an ever-growing mountain of accessibility, contact, engagement, implementation of new curricula, new learning platforms, grading, professional development, collection and analysis of data, all while being held accountable for the results, and constant criticism from members of the community telling us that this is what we signed up for, or that we're simply just being lazy. I assure you all, we are working harder than we have ever worked before in our lives to ensure that students do not fall even further behind than they already have. Many of us cut into our personal time to come up with new strategies to help struggling students acquire the new knowledge necessary. This has always asked us to work past 40 hours a week, but we no longer get the choice, it's merely required of us. Now, in addition to those responsibilities that we have, we've also been asked to combat the mental fatigue of not feeling safe in our own classrooms. We're all deemed essential workers and frontline personnel by our state and local officials, but we are not afforded the same safety considerations as those in other professions where constant exposure is a possibility. Despite the mitigation procedures implemented by the district and our best efforts, no single mitigation technique is 100% effective. And some of us feel constantly exposed to this virus, myself included. I know we're asked and required to be professional during this unfortunate time, but please understand that it is not just the students at stake. Our families, our personal health, our lives are at stake. Some of us are taking care of family members that are elderly, that are not eligible for vaccination. Some of us have underlying medical conditions or are immunocompromised. Some of us have members of our family that have already lost the battle with this virus. And yet, despite all of these factors that you and I share, it is demanded of us to return to classrooms full of students. Now, it's previously been said that if we want our classrooms to be safe, we need to get community spread to a manageable level. Some of our parents and students have jobs that allow them to be exposed to dangerous circumstances for transmissions of this virus. The solution for this problem, and I know that this is difficult to ask of all of you, parents included, please wait until we are vaccinated to send students back. Personally, once I've received both doses of the vaccine, I'm happy to teach all 5 days face-to-face with as many students as you want in my classroom. I know many other teachers share this sentiment, though not all of them may. Please take this plea from me into consideration before you make the decision to move us all into this dangerous situation. We're all in this together. However, I think that we've gone far beyond the call of our duties as educators this year, and we need to ensure that we're fully protected against this virus before we can safely have students come back 4 to 5 days a week. I love my students. I love this profession, and I love the people that I have an opportunity to work with each and every day of the week. All I'm asking is to allow me and my colleagues the opportunity to proceed safely.